going on YouTube. So I'm making this video to kind of show you guys what 16 to 17 inch arms look like, as well as what 18 inch arms look like. So a lot of people think that my arms are my biggest attribute. I think I have pretty decent bicep peaks, pretty good attribute, I guess, to my physique. So I'm like completely flat right now. Like, this is me with no pump whatsoever. Haven't been to the gym yet, no pump, not a good angle at all. Actually, from this angle, my arms, in my opinion, look pretty small. Just in my opinion. If you have smaller arms by measurement than me, you're probably like, shut up, Jordan, shut up. You've got pretty big arms. You know, to the normal person, to the average person, I do have pretty big arms, I guess. I don't think I do. I don't think that's that big. In my opinion, that's not that impressive. Like, just in my opinion. So, got the measuring tape right here. We're going to go ahead and measure what my arms look like. No pump whatsoever. Bad lighting, bad angle. My arms don't look good in this angle. Physique doesn't look crazy good in this angle. But we're just going to measure what this right here looks like. So, go ahead and wrap this around my arm. And if you want to measure your arms, guys, what you do, put one side of the tape on the peak of your bicep, and the other side of the tape at the biggest sweep on the end of your tricep. So kind of like that, sort of. That's how you measure. You want it to catch the biggest circumference of your arm. So your bicep peak and your tricep sweep. And like, one of the reasons I'm doing this is because I don't know about you guys, but when I was like 13, 14, all I did is sit and type in on Google 17 inch arms, 16 inch arms, 15 inch arms, because I wanted to know what they look like, because when I started I had 11.5 inch arms. So as you can see, flat my arms are, they're almost 18, they're almost 17 and a half. They're like 17 and a quarter. Let's just say my right arm flat is 17 and a quarter. 17 and a quarter flat. So this is what a 17 and a quarter inch arm looks like flat, no pump. Like, a pump 17 inch arm will look different. So if you see someone goes to the gym and they have a 17 inch arm that looks bigger than mine right now, it's because their 17 inch arm is pumped. This is flat. There's no pump here whatsoever. So yeah, hope this sort of helps. This is flat 17 inch arm from a really short guy. I'm 5'7". I'm about probably 13-14% body fat right this second. No, let's say 13. About to cut all that off because I don't want to be fat. I just went through a cut and freaking did not do too good on the rebound. Like, I literally gained back like 8 pounds out of the. I gained back like half the weight that I lost for summer shredding, and that's really annoying. It's really annoying. So this is my smaller arm. We're gonna measure it real quick. I don't measure this arm because it's most usually smaller, and so I don't really even care because smaller arm. So this arm isn't even 17 inches. Let me try it. Just believe me, this arm is like 16 and a fourth. Left arm 16 and a fourth. Right arm 17 and a quarter. This arm's always been about half an inch bigger than the other arm. I remember when I started, this arm was 11 and a half, or 11, and this arm was 11 and a half. And then from then, that was when I was like 12 and a half years old. By the time I was 13 years old, I had built 12 and a half inch arms. By the time I was 14 and a half years old, I had built 14 and a half inch arms. By the time I was 16 years old, I had built about 15 and a half inch arms. By the time I was 18 years old, I had built about 16 and a half inch arms. And then from 18 to 23, sorry, I forgot my own damn age. Damn, Jordan. From 18 till now, which is 5 years, I've only went from like 17 inch arms pumped to like 18 and a quarter. So my goal, not that this even matters, because this really is just to show you what 17 and 18 inch arms look like. My goal is to have 20 inch arms by the time I'm 30 years old. That's the goal. Hopefully I'll hit it. 20 inch arms. I'd like to bench in the high 4s. I'd like to squat in the 5s. I'd like to deadlift in the high 6s. again, my main goal is to look really, really good, have a developed physique the best that I can, and everyone's physique is going to be different. Your physique isn't going to develop like mine, so I don't want you to look like I don't want you to look at me and say, like, I want to look like that. You can take motivation from someone else, but every person in the world's genetic structure is different from everybody else. Like, even if you had a twin, like your actual twin, you came out of the same mom, your genetic structure is going to be a little different than your other twin. Like, that's how different our genetics could be. Like, you literally could have different biceps than your twin. You could have different quad separation, different quad sweep than your twin. You could have different lat insertions than your twin. So you can take motivation and inspiration from other people, but just know, some people are on steroids, some people have way better genetics than you, some people have way worse genetics than you, but I'm just trying to show you in this video what 17-inch, 16-inch, 18-inch arms look like. So this is a 16 and 3/4, this is 17 and a quarter. So I'm going to see you guys at the gym. We're going to do an arm workout, maybe voice it over, maybe not. I hope you guys can really get some practical knowledge and whatnot out of this little video here, because yeah, people are obsessed with arms. And so yeah, so one more, this is no pump whatsoever. Maybe this could even be the thumbnail, unless my pump looks better, but I really killed my volume. Like, I've done a lot of volume this week, even on my arms, and because of that, when you beat the living crap out of your arms with 2 prior workout sessions and you're doing 3 or 4 a week, that last workout session or last 2 workout sessions, you might not have quite as good of an arm pump in those sessions. So if I can get like a strong 18-inch and a quarter pump on this arm, cool. If I can't, whatever. I've had my biggest pump ever fully bulked up, like 185 pounds. I had an 18.5-inch pump in this arm. Only about 17 3/4 in this arm pumped. But right now I'm only 176 to 178 body weight, so I'm not fully bulked and I'm not shredded. I'm going to get shredded again soon because I want to stay that way the rest of the year, and I want to maintain a leaner physique. I want to learn how to maintain a leaner physique, but I'm going to stop rambling. I'm going to stop rambling, and I'm going to go to the gym on my $6 pre-workout, and we're going to get a crazy arm pump. It's about to rain, but I'm driving the Cobra anyways. Alright guys, as you can see, I'm pretty pumped. Not the best pump I've ever had, but a good bit bigger than I was a second ago, you saw earlier. So let's go ahead and see if I've achieved an 18-inch pump today. You can see right here, 18 and a quarter. So right there, 18. The end of that metal part has to line up with the dot on the other side. So you can see the end of that metal part lines up right there, 18 and a quarter, 18 and a quarter inch arm. So this is what an 18 and a quarter inch arm looks like pumped right here. In case you guys are ever wondering, anyone ever says they had 18-inch arms, refer them back to this video. This is an 18-inch arm pumped, 5'7", 178 pounds right now, about 13-14% body fat, 18 and a quarter. Okay, this one's probably about 17 and a half. Right around 17 and a half, right here. So the end of the metal piece is hitting right there at 17 and a half. 17 and a half inch arm right there, pumped. That's what a 17 and a half inch arm looks like on a 5'7", somewhat bulked up male. So 18.25, 17 and a half. So it looks like I'm pretty pumped right now. So pretty much when I started lifting at 12 and a half, 13 years old, my first big goal was 17-inch arms. And I feel like every young guy that starts lifting between 13 and like 17 years old, their goal is the 17-inch arms, as well as the bicep vein. The bicep vein that comes right there. Mine is so prevalent now at this point in my life that it literally never, it's faded right now, but it never completely goes away. Once you get the bicep vein, once it becomes very prominent, it will not go away. So you can see I have it on both arms. Even though I'm cold, there's no pump right now. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is, every 13 to 17-year-old guy wants those 17-inch guns, arms, whatever you want to call them. And so there's a lot of misconceptions out there as to what 17 to 18-inch arms actually look like. So a lot of people actually lie about their arm size and say, oh, I get 17-inch arms when they have 14.5-inch arms. So next time if you're a high school guy, you're 16 years old, and next time like your friend says that he has 17-inch arms or 18-inch arms, relate back to this video and be like, no, Jordan has 17 and 18-inch arms. And if they ask how I have both 17 and 18-inch arms, just say, well, he said flat 17, pumped 18, and it's actually in the video, I'm not lying. So now you guys know what 17 to 18-inch arms actually looks like on a 5'7" natural bodybuilder at 178 pounds. Kind of fluffy. Yeah. I hope this helped you in some sort of way. If it did, like the video, comment if you have any questions or concerns, and subscribe for more videos like this. Let me know what you guys want to see. Next time, guys, all love. That sounded really weird. Let me just say it one more time. All love.